Today, I'll be teaching you how to wrap up your Christmas presents in a sustainable way. Fala galera, welcome back to another video. It's Marina here, for those who don't know. And if you've watched our previous Christmas videos this month, you already know that the Christmas time is already a very magical and joyful, but also very polluting time of the year. So we try to minimize our impacts to negative impacts to the most. A lot of what causes negative impacts on the environment in the holiday season, apart from the carbon emissions of shipping and etc., is the packaging that is used in all of the gift exchanges. So I don't understand how and why there has to be so much plastic. So let's try to make this year more sustainable, and let's learn how to wrap up our gifts in a sustainable way. So firstly, I want to give you a tip before we dive into that about getting presents that you don't actually want. So it's very common, it's happened a lot with me, and it's more upsetting even when you're starting the sustainability journey and people don't know what to gift it to you. If you don't know what to give to a person this Christmas, watch the video I linked here in the card. If you haven't already, I'll give you 10 tips on how to give sustainable presents. But if it happens and you receive a present that you didn't want or you didn't like, don't keep it in your house, things that you don't want or don't need. So something that is not useful for you or you may not enjoy is not the same for another person. So for example, last year I received a makeup kit. It was from like an X brand. It was not even a sustainable brand. And I'm like, I don't even use a lot of makeup. I don't like makeup. So what did I do? I post half of the makeup kit on the internet and the other half I gifted to a friend on their birthday. So like there is no shame in passing on the gift if you're not using, if you don't like, if there has nothing to do with you, because the person that is going to receive that gift may love. So obviously you're not going to give to anybody. It has to be someone that enjoys makeup. So she loved the gift. So that is the greatest option. Or else you could, as I mentioned, sell it online and make a little money out of it. There's no shame in passing on or selling gifts. We have to start normalizing these things. So let's go to those tips on how to pack a gift sustainably. As said in the previous video about sustainable holiday decorations, the most sustainable thing you can get is this thing that you already have. This has to be a mantra. We have to keep telling us ourselves. So for example, plastic bubble wraps. Nobody wants that. Nobody goes to buy, I hope, that. But sometimes when you buy something, especially if it's from not a sustainable brand, because usually if they have sustainability in their DNA, they will not use plastic bubble wraps. But, so keep an eye for the sustainable brands. But sometimes it can happen, and instead of you throwing it away, it could feel a little cluttery. But if you have like a spare drawer in your house, start saving those items because it can be useful in the future. So if you sell something in your house, if you need to wrap a gift that's more delicate, you can pass that on. You can keep using that item and it does not go to waste right away. So the more we use something, the more sustainable it is. Because if you buy something, use it one time and throw it away, we don't have 3 planets to live on. So the resources are finite. We have to use them wisely. Another tip, I always have a lot of those paper bags here at home from like things that I bought on the street or that I received as a present, or even sometimes Amazon things that you buy, like books and stuff. They come in these packages, so I always save them as well, like the bubble wrap. And it can, when you wrap a present in this kind of paper, it's beautiful. You don't need to be using those absurd, colorful, and toxic papers that they usually use to wrap gifts. Other things that you can store in your house and use it to wrap a gift later is the ribbons. So like I have a drawer here that has all of this stuff stored in case that I need, and I actually use that a lot. Every time that is somebody's birthday, it's not even for Christmas actually, this video, it could be for you selling something on the internet, or you giving a gift to somebody on their birthday. This it's always nice to have those things so you don't have to buy. Or for example, instead of bubble wrap, sometimes the sustainable brands, I don't even know what this is, like this material is, but it's obviously more sustainable than plastic. Plastic is the worst material ever, and very useful to protect your present when you store it in a box. I also store a lot of boxes from different sizes. Like, look at that. Like, it could be useful. Be careful not to be careful not to clutter your house, but the idea here is to have like a drawer or a box that you can put all of these, and it can be useful one day. So like, don't forget that. Oh, look, a lot of different sizes to the box, you never know. Like this, I don't even know what came into this, but like this, it's I think this is probably plastic, but it's like in great conditions, so you can wrap any gift here. Also, there are those things that I don't know how it's called, but it's like, it looks like a Cheeto. They say that I heard somewhere that it's made from like plants and stuff like that. It feels like styrofoam, but I don't think it is. This one it is, but this one is a different material. They say that this is compostable and biodegradable. I wouldn't bet on it, but it happened that I ordered something and this came along. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna throw this in the trash? No, I am gonna use it for when I am gifting somebody something more delicate, or for when I'm selling something on the internet and like an electronic, and we need that. Here we have more laces and ribbons, and I personally loved this one. We'll wrap a gift later together and I'll show you how beautiful this is. It feels very natural and very sustainable, and I think I don't know, I love the natural, minimal, sustainable look of everything. So always good to have that at home. So let's go now to the wrapping part of the video. This is the golden tip of this video. Once I discovered this is the gold of gift wrapping. So this is a tape made out of paper. So way more sustainable than the plastic tapes that we usually have. I don't know if you've ever seen something like this, but it only works on paper or cardboards. And they have like the right surface. You put a little bit of water here, and then they glue. Isn't that amazing? I think that's amazing. And it lasts very long. I have this for like over 5 years or something. You probably can buy this in the stores that they sell notebooks and pens and school items, and it's very, very nice to have it at home if you sell a lot of things on the internet, or if you like to wrap the gifts yourself at home. So for example, if we want to wrap this book for Christmas or for any special occasion, you could use this thing that we already have. Beautiful. But I like it to make a little more the natural, sustainable look of the thing. I love those brown papers. Sometimes they come either like a little bit like folded to to minimize the impact of something when it comes in a box. Or you can use normal newspaper to wrap the present. I feel like obviously you have to take the right parts of the newspaper, because otherwise it's like somebody's face or something like that. It's not very beautiful. But the parts that they have the words, it gives a very unique look to the gift. As you can see here, I chose to wrap up this present with the brown paper, and I feel like it's such a unique and chic way to give out a present. And I chose here to use the paper tape to help unpack this gift. But if you are not able to find near your house, don't worry, you can actually wrap the gift without the tape. But if you're not very handy, like I prefer to use it because it seals better, and depending on the gift you are gonna need it. But for example, for this book, it wasn't actually necessary. I could have folded the paper in a way that it was not needed tape, but it's easier, so I chose to use the tape. And then I finished the gift with this lace, the straw lace, and with a little plant to give a touch up and make it more beautiful. So that's it, guys. Very simple, very easy to be sustainable in the holiday season. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a lot of tips. If you have any more tips, leave it in the comments below. I would love to see what you think and how you do things in your house. Subscribe to watch more videos like this if you are not, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!